Improv Xstreamed show, the fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more based entirely on your suggestions, and probably not songs. Now, on the show tonight, we're going to be having lots of fun and games, but as always, audience, first things first, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen, where you will see the suggestion box. Currently on the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/Xstream Improv. If you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. But in a moment, I'm going to replace what we're looking for in the suggestion box. And audience, I asked you for some random words. Give us some suggestions of random words, and we'll use them to inspire our opening games. Now, whilst we wait for any suggestions to come through, let's meet tonight's performers, starting with Rob. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rob from Southern California, and just like Billy Ray, I'm feeling good.
Looking good. Oh, wow, you recognise that quote. Okay, and someone who, from their T-shirt, I think is feeling irritable. Norm, say hello to the people.
Hi, everyone. This is Norm. I'm 45 minutes away from Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Okay, and someone who is, I don't have a good follow-up from that one, Norm. Capelfave, say hello to the people.
Hail from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles, and maybe owls too. It's me, Capelfave, and what's up, Dots?
Okay, and someone we're saying what's up to for the first time is Sam. Say hello to the people.
Hi, I'm Sam Lawson, and just from boring old England, so...
There's nothing boring about England. You know, we have a very international cast here. We have people from the United States. We have Capelfave, who is in a bit of a state, but also from Sri Lanka. And we have a couple from Blighty, as well as Norm, who is near a town called Intercourse, which I think they need to rename at this stage. But we are going to get on with our opening game. For our opening game, we are going to play a game of verbatim. And the way this works is I'm going to ask one of our performers to perform a 30-second dramatic monologue, and then I'm going to ask another performer to attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can. So paying attention is the name of the game here. I'm going to roll a virtual dice to see who's going to go first, and it is going to be Rob. Rob, let's find a suggestion from the comments for you. Could you do a scene about people have mistaken you for the surgeon. People have mistaken you for the surgeon. And here you go.
I tell you, the amount of times people come to me and say, Doctor, doctor, I need help. I feel like a fish. And I'm just like, well, man, you're not going to squid your way here. Sal, man, let's get this going. All right. I should tell you, Mr. Johnson, I'm not really a surgeon, but this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. You don't need this, do you? No, I don't think so. All right, I actually don't have to worry about malpractice because I'm not a surgeon, so you're just scared you're not going to get anything.
That is time. Thank you very much there, Rob. So I see now that Norm, you are going to be tasked with recreating Rob's original performance as precisely as you can. 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Oh, well, a number of times I've been called, hey, doctor, I feel like a fish. Well, you won't squid yourself out of this. I'm gonna squid you and check you out. Oh, Mr. Nice Johnson. Yes, well, I'm gonna be checking you out. Say ah. Oh, yes. You definitely need to get that checked out by a real doctor. I can't get...
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Norm. Now, in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take it up another notch. Sam, you are now going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Norm's recreation of Rob's original performance. For clarity, you're not recreating what Rob did, you're just trying to recreate the performance as given by Norm. 30 seconds on the clock, and here you go.
Oh, well, people keep mistaking me for a surgeon, and, oh, well, I'm just a fish. out of water here with this. I mean, I don't know why you think that I'm maybe a surgeon. Don't know how I'm going to help you.
You have 8 seconds to go.
I'm just a fish out of water.
And that is time! Well done, well done. Okay. Fab stuff. Now, Capelthave, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Sam's recreation of Norm's recreation of Rob's original performance. And here you go.
I mean, everyone's been mistaking me for a surgeon. I'm not a real doctor. I'm an actual fish out of water. And I'm a doctorate in fishes. That's what I have a doctorate for. I'm not a medical doctor. And you want to replace your hand with fins? I can do that by biting it off and trying to attach another dead one. And I remember there was 10 seconds of silence.
You actually have 7 seconds left.
Thank you, David. And now, yes, what surgery should I perform?
And that is time. That is time, Cap. Well done. So now, audience, we're going to take things full circle. In a moment, we're going to come back to Rob. Rob, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Cap's recreation of Sam's recreation of Norm's recreation of your original performance. You're not recreating anyone else other than Capelthave, and here you go.
I mean, people keep mistaking me for a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Just because I was an extra in one episode of ER, I mean, come on. I was wearing scrubs. Big deal. And then we go to the pool and we play Marco Polo. Marco Polo, fish out of water. Yeah, that's me. You're going to die here. And after I kill you with this operation, I'm going to take 7 seconds of silence.
You actually have 9 seconds.
In your memory, but David ruined it. Now no one's going to remember your death. You're going to be a horrible person in life and death, and this is just, I'm not a doctor.
That is time. Okay, well done. Rob, you recreated at least 2 of the words there. It was good. It was good. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our next game, and our next game is going to be... number of words. The way this works is all 4 of you, in fact, can be in this game, and you'll each be assigned a number of words, and you can only speak sentences that are that number of words long. So, for example, if you only have 3 words as your number, then you can say sentences that are 3 words long, and then you cannot speak again until someone else has said their number of words. And so let's see what our scene is going to be about to begin with. So your dog ate your homework. Your dog ate your homework. That old classic tale. Okay, so Norm, you can say 2 words at a time, no more, no less. Sam, you can say 4 words at a time, no more, no less. Rob, you can say 3 words at a time, no more, no less. And Capelthave, you can say no words. No, I'm joking. You can say 5 words at a time, no more, no less.
Can I take no words instead of 5?
I mean, you can do, but no. Right, okay, so your time starts now.
Bad dog.
He is very bad.
Leave him alone.
Woof, 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 woof.
He's a good
No
boy.
food.
What were you thinking?
I failed class.
Is your dog Scooby-Doo?
My homework.
What?
I look like Shaggy.
You are a bit thin and frail.
I'm actually here.
What do we do?
Scary ghost.
Let's catch him.
Let's blame it on Ghost.
That is not a ghost.
Ghost poop?
Please redo homework.
Can it be about dogs?
Washington.
I love that.
This will go wrong.
Really, so wrong.
And
Crappy
scene!
homework.
Okay, well done, well done. Okay, so audience, just quickly before we move on, I'm going to change what we're looking in the suggestion box again. This time, can you suggest some famous movies for us? Suggest some famous films and we'll use them for our upcoming game, because we're going to be playing 1 Minute Remake. And the way this works is each of our performers will be given 1 minute to recreate a famous film. They'll be playing all of the characters and doing the whole story from beginning, middle to end. They're not going to be describing the story, they're going to be acting out every character. And if they don't know the movie that they are doing, they'll just have to make up what they think it is based on the title. So, let's have a look. Capelthave, you're going to go first. Let's find a movie for you. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of King Kong? King Kong. And your time starts now.
I'm Jack Black. I don't have Kung Fu Panda yet, so I'm gonna be in real movies now. We're gonna do a great movie, okay? We're getting on this ship and we're doing it. Oh, you're that actress from sitcom. Come join us. And yes, you too. You're in the pianist or something. Come on, we're on the ship. We're heading towards this mysterious island. Oh, look, people with skulls. Oh, this is exciting. Film everything. I'm a vlogger before vloggers became a thing. Oh, the actress looks very pretty. They're looking at the actress. We probably should, keep her safe and all that stuff because they got spying on her weird thing. I've been kidnapped. I've been put on this post. What could happen next? Are they going to sacrifice me to some evil god? No, I'm a monkey. I like Barbie dolls. Yes, you're gonna be my Barbie doll. I'm gonna play with you. Oh, I'm gonna knock you out and I'm gonna play with you. Oh, you ran away. Dinosaurs. Beat dinosaurs. Me, Kong, great. Still the best animated Kong ever is. Oh, it is a Beauty and the Beast story. Or is it really a Beauty and the Beast story?
And that is time. Well done, Cap. Well done. Okay, let's roll the dice again and see who's going to go next. It will be me. Can one of my fellow performers suggest a movie for me, please?
Shape of Water.
Can't.
Cap, no, Rob, what did you say?
I was going to say
Shape
Can't
of
Buy Me
Water.
Love, but if you don't want to do Shape of Water, just do Splash. It's literally the exact same movie.
I'm going to do Shape of Water, and it's probably going to be similar to Splash. I've not seen either of them. Okay, so...
It involves water.
Okay, thanks for the hit.
Make out with a fish, Dave. That's basically the movie.
What? Right, okay. And so Shape of Water, 1 minute remake, and here I go. Okay, so here we are at the beach, and oh my god, is that a mermaid? Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, and when you come out of the sea, you no longer have a fishtail. Oh, but you don't have a voice. This may be a completely different film. Hey, my name's Prince Eric. Why don't you come with me? Have you ever sat here and watched the waves, Ariel? I mean, I'm just so fascinated with the shape of water. What do you think? Oh, yeah, that's pretty boring, isn't it? What do you want to do now? Oh, well, don't get fresh with me, lady. Now, I think I'm going to take you back to the ocean just so you can come on my boat and, I fell over the edge. I'll save you. Oh, my God, you can talk. Yeah, you just wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways. Hey, that isn't very nice. I don't think we should see each other anymore. I'm leaving. Oh, my God, I lost the love of my life. Come back. And I ran out of time. And there we go. So, no, not seen any of those films. I think I might have seen Splash when I was about, 6 years old, but I don't remember it. Now, Daryl Hannah, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah, I do remember it. Okay, good. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Sam. Sam, let's find a movie for you. Could you give us a 1 minute remake? Oh, it's water themed. Titanic. So, Titanic 1 minute remake, and here you go.
Oh, I'm being forced to go on this boat and marry my husband, marry this fiance that I absolutely hate. Oh, I'm just a poor boy. I'm gonna sneak into this ship. Oh, I don't want to marry this awful man. Oh, but this toe rag seems so lovely. Oh, they dance. Or paint me like one of your Russian girls. Um, on the ship, love will go on. My heart will go on. But oh no, iceberg. Oh, it's fine. It won't hit us. This ship's unsinkable. It's okay. Oh no, iceberg. Oh, whoops. We could have done something to prevent that, probably. Oh well, never mind. Oh, screw the poor people. They'll be fine. They can just be in the bottom. That's all right. Yeah, as long as the rich people, as long as we get out, we're okay. Come on, everyone. Oh.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Sam. So let's roll the dice again. Who have we got left? Norm, you haven't had a go, have you? And Rob. Okay, so next up will be Rob. Let's see what we have for you.
Titanic, the animated film.
No. Okay, here's a challenge. I hope you've seen this one, because I do like this film. Could you give us The Man Who Knew Too Little? The Man Who Knew Too Little. And here you go.
Just going around vacationing in England today. That's going to be fun, yeah. Well, why are people chasing me? But I didn't do anything. I must have picked something up at the airport. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to say, catch this. Sometimes you got to check to see just how dead they really are, Oh, this guy's brilliant. How are we going to catch him? Oh, I'm in a car chase. Oh, it's not fair. I'm going the right way. I'm going right to left on a roundabout, or right to right. You're going the other way. Oh, the guy's bloody brilliant. We can't catch this guy. Oh, my God, he's amazing. Yeah, you got to check just how dead they are. Yes, I said it again, because that's all I remember. But, Bill Murray, I know too little. It's very Crusoe-ish, but what happens at the end of this movie? I hate it when I just know a little bit of it. Damn it. Why didn't you give me Waterworld? More water themes. I do own this movie. I'm going to have to watch it again after this, because it's really funny. Don't take this horrible remake as an indication of this movie.
And that is time. That is time. Well, it is set in England, and Bill Murray is in it. The rest of it, though...
It's sank.
It's sank.
Got to check the out that they are. That's in it. That's in the movie.
Okay. Norm, that leaves us with you. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of...
I remember it all now. He thought he was in some kind of live theater kind of type
that's
thing.
Right. Yeah. Norm, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Just before we begin this, though, audience, could you give us suggestions of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we'll use them for our next game. But, Norm, take it away.
Oh, I like to do experiments. Let's try this. Ooh. I don't have any test subjects. I can test on the kids. Why not? I can make more. Oh my God, they got smaller. I can see in the microscope. Oh, honey, I shrunk the kids. But I'll go and save them by shrinking myself as well. Oh my God, the ants are gigantic. And look, I see the dog is pooping the homework. Oh, it's horrible. It stinks. Oh, there's a spider. Let's run. Oh my God. Is this permanent, or am I gonna come back to normal size? Who knows? I can eat some McDonald's till I go back to being big. That's what we'll do. Your Big Mac, French fries. I'm back to being big. Oh,
and that is time. Perfect ending there. Well done, Norm. So, with this, we're going to move on to our next game. We're going to do a joke-telling game. We are going to tell the jokes that will follow the rhythm. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? Why was the blank stopped by the copper? And then you make up your punchline. So we'll replace the word blank with the name of a profession as suggested by the audience. So it'll be, why was the name of profession stopped by the copper? And then whatever punchline you have. Now, if you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. And let's see what we have to begin with. We are going to have, why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave. Norm.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? He wanted to rake him over the coals.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? 'Cause he thought he was a prostitution sting. Car was full of hose.
Aha. Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because he'd got loads of weed. Cap.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Well, the copper was trying to weed out the green thumbs in the neighborhood.
Aha. Anyone else? Rob.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because the copper needed to up his quota for the week, so he planted some evidence.
Aha. Sam.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because he kept pulling grass.
Aha. Norm.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because he was an evil seed.
Aha. Okay. Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because as he went through the crowd, he would shove all the other people. Rob.
Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because he was obviously drunk in public. He had just soiled himself.
Aha. Why was the gardener stopped by the copper? Because he hadn't paid his bills. Anyone else for gardener? Going once, going twice. Let's mix it up. This is what is going to be one we'll probably not do for very long. Why did the volcanologist get stopped by the copper?
The who?
Volcano.
Somebody who studies
Volcano,
volcanoes.
yeah. Why did the volcano... I can't even say that word. Why did the volcano expert get stopped by the copper? Sam?
Why did the volcano expert get stopped by the copper? Because he kept blowing his top.
Aha, Cap.
Something similar to that. Why was the volcano stopped by the copper? Well, he was about to blow!
Aha. Norm.
Why did the volcanologist get stopped by the copper? Because he kept spewing insults at him.
Aha. Why was the volcanologist stopped by the copper? Well, I can't say on the show, but I promise you it was steamy. Rob.
Why was the volcanologist stopped by the copper? Because he was checking to make sure he was dead, because he wasn't really active.
Ah. Cap.
Why was the volcanologist stopped by the copper? Well, he didn't answer when they called him his name. Pompeii, Pompeii, please stop.
Aha. Why was the volcanologist stopped by the copper? There were so many crimes, they were mounting up. Norm.
Why did the volcanologist get stopped by the copper? Because he did something unseemly in the lavatory.
Very good. Rob.
This is what I originally thought it meant. Why was the volcanologist stopped by the copper? It makes no sense. It wasn't logical. Maybe because he's doing that death grip on a bunch of people? I don't know.
Vulcan. I pronounced it wrong. I made it sound like it was an expert in Vulcans from Star Trek. Okay, let's get one more. Let's see what we have here. I don't even know if this is the right term. Why was the cheesemonger... Is that someone that... What is a cheesemonger? They sell cheese? They make... I know what a fishmonger is. Is that... someone who sells fish, right? So someone who sells cheese. Let's call them a cheesemonger. Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Norm.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Because he kept cutting the cheese in public.
Aha. Sam.
Why was the cheese person stopped by the copper? Because he was cheesing everyone off.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Because he kept robbing people of all their cheddar.
Aha. Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? For cursing in public. He said, damn it! Rob.
No.
Norm.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Because he belonged in prison.
Aha. Okay, we must have more cheese puns than this. Come on, guys. Cap.
Come on.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Well, he was full of holes.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Because he stabbed somebody with a Swiss Army knife.
Aha. I really love cheese, and I can't remember any makes of cheese at all. Any types. Okay, Rob.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? I don't know, but as he was getting arrested, the cheesemonger said, cheese whiz.
Norm.
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Well, the copper wasn't sure. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
Rob.
Why was the cheesemonger named Jackson stopped by the copper? Because he got in a fight. In fact, the cop had to pepper spray Jack to break it up. I quit.
Okay. Anyone else going once? Sam?
Why was the cheesemonger stopped by the copper? Because he'd done deeds that would make your toes curl. Cheese curl. Anyway.
There we go. And scene. Well done. Well done. Okay, good. Cheese. Gosh, I could only red Leicester. I couldn't remember any types of cheese. Camembert. I don't know. Right.
Kraft.
I don't even eat a lot of cheese.
Okay. You don't eat cheese?
It's not a cheesy country.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, ghee is a thing, but cheese is not a big thing.
Ghee?
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Is that like cheese?
I mean, it's sort of like cheese.
It's like cheese without the taste.
Wait, how do you spell that? I need to look this up.
G-double-E.
What G-double-E?
I think so.
No, there's an H. G-H-E-E.
G-H-E-E. It's a kind of butter. Clarified butter. Ugh. I want to try it, but that looks weird. Right, okay, we should move on because, believe it or not, this is an improv show, not a discussion of types of ghee.
It's not a culinary show.
Yeah, it should be. Right, okay, let's have a look what we're going to do next. We're going to have a game of... We're going to have some alphabet scenes, in fact. The way this works is there'll be two performers creating a scene, and every time they start a new line of dialogue, the next line of dialogue has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet, A followed by B followed by C, and so on and so forth. Let's see who we're going to have in this, and it's going to be myself, and it's going to be Sam. Myself and Sam. Let's get us onto the screen. So here we see me, here we see Sam. Let's have a look. Where are we, guys? Can someone suggest a location? Or a place of what?
Chocolate factory.
A chocolate factory. We're in a chocolate factory. We are going to begin at the letter C, and we'll have to go all the way through the alphabet until we get back to the letter C. Now, I always try to remind our audience that we are merely performing this. It doesn't mean we're good at our alphabet in case we go wrong. So we're going to begin at the letter C, and here we go.
Chocolates everywhere.
Donuts as well. There is so many yummy foods.
Enjoy it while you can. I think we're going to need to go soon.
5 o'clock already. We should gather as much as we can.
Gathering now, definitely.
Hang on a minute. I think I dropped my car keys somewhere in the chocolate.
It can't be that hard to find. Just look over there.
Just look over there. There's like a... Wow, is that a chocolate river?
Kick it out of the way. The chocolate, you'll get that.
Lint chocolate must not be kicked. It is so tasty. Have you ever tried the little gold ones?
Money shaped, are they?
Not really sure. Let's try one and see what they're like.
Orangey.
Peppery mine is, believe it or not.
Queen of chocolate, this is.
Royalty, you're right. This is like the sweetest chocolate I have ever tasted.
Sweet and tasty.
Tasty and sweet.
Understand this, though. We do really need to go soon.
Velma, I just want to stay here and I still... Oh, here are my keys.
Well, now that's sorted, you ready?
X marks the spot on the treasure map of this factory, and we didn't find it, but we can come back tomorrow.
You can. I think I'll just be in bed.
Zoinks! Have you eaten too much chocolate today?
a load of chocolate, definitely.
Brilliant. So that, to me, is what I'd call a good day.
Carry on then. Bye.
And scene. Well done. Well done. We went all the way through. Now, let's see. Oh, we have an odd number. Let's put all three of you into the next one. So you'll have to work out. You don't necessarily have to go in an absolute set order. So you can, yeah, you can go in any order as long as you don't do two in a row yourself. Audience, could you give us a suggestion of something exciting, please? Give us a suggestion of something exciting, and we'll use it to inspire our next game. For now, though, let's have a look. Your scenario is it's the cheerleader trials. It is the cheerleader trials or tryouts. Trials makes it sound like it's a court case. Okay, you're going to begin at the letter P and take it away.
Pom-poms, grab your pom-poms.
Quit hawking the fluffy stuff.
Really? You two think you're going to be cheerleaders? Come on.
2's not enough. 3's the perfect number.
So we missed out S, but we have the other sign.
Understand, we're cheerleaders. We're not that bright, okay?
Very excited we are, but we can't spell.
What team are we cheering for?
Xena. We're going to cheer Xena's every move.
Yes. Whatever the X, Y, X, E, and A. Xena.
Z for Zach, who is the quarterback, right?
And then we're all going to get drunk. High school experience.
Booze is the best.
Can we just, learn how to do the dance and stuff?
Don't you already know how to do that? Oh, you're never going to make it. You're going to make me look bad.
Frankly, you can improvise a choreography. It's not too hard.
Everybody forgets the E every time. E, give me an E, give me an E.
For heaven's sake, I just, joined today, guys. Can you just cut me some slack?
Good God, I don't do E. I don't do any drugs.
How are we supposed to celebrate if we don't have any E's?
I have booze.
Just hand it over here.
Okay.
Kick that. Look. Bring it on. It's already been brought.
May I have some more, please?
No. You can't do the cheering if you're drunk.
Open up the bottle first and then drink it. That'll be a lot better.
Please.
And
I'll do
scene.
double the
Well
moves.
done. Okay, you made it full circle. So
You're
let's
the
see.
prettiest cheerleaders in the block.
Indeed.
Got that right.
Okay, so next up, we are going to have a game of questions only. There'll once again be two performers in the scene at any one time, but everything we say has to be a question. If we say anything that isn't a question, we're eliminated from the scene. If we hesitate for too long, we're eliminated from the scene. And if we have what we deem to be a circular conversation, where we just say the same words over and over, then we will in fact be eliminated from the scene. So let's see who's going to start this off. We are going to have Rob and Norm. Rob and Norm, let's get you onto the spotlight. So here we see Norm, here we see Rob, and let's see, you're going on your first ever flight. You're going on your first ever flight, and questions only, take it away.
How do we fly this plane?
Are these safe?
Why'd you ask me? I don't know.
Can I have an extra seatbelt?
Why'd you ask me all these questions? I'm not the captain.
Oh, I'm not the captain isn't the question. Right, so...
Who are you asking?
tag you out and cap you in.
Have you seen the movie Gremlins?
Is that the one with Howie Mandel?
Isn't it the one with an actual gremlin?
Is that going to be the in-flight movie?
Why can't you watch Gremlins?
Can I request something else?
What about the Twilight Zone?
Is there a monster on the plane?
You answered that.
Oh, Cap, I will tag you out. Sam, you are in.
How high are we going to go?
How high do you want us to go?
Is this going to go over water?
How do you expect me to know that?
Can we get a copy of the pilot's certification?
I have no...
Oh, another question. Tag you out. And I will jump in. Did I hear there was a monster on the side of the plane?
Can you look out at the wing for me?
What's going to be on the wing?
Should I talk like this?
Why would you do that?
Haven't you heard of William Shatner?
Shouldn't we deal with the monster that's about to cause this whole plane to crash?
Do I put on my oxygen first?
Do you breathe?
How else am I going to live?
Can I tell you a secret?
Do you have to?
Would you prefer if I didn't?
Can that be an option, please?
What would you like to talk about?
What's your secret?
Could you believe that actually I am the monster from the side of the plane?
Where did you learn to speak such good English?
Have you ever heard of Sri Lanka?
What are the odds of my first flight being with a cheeseless monster?
Where does cheese come into this?
Don't you know they don't eat cheese in Sri Lanka?
What do they have instead?
What is it called? Ghee?
Isn't that some kind of pure butter?
Are they going to serve that on this flight?
I don't know. And see. Okay. Well done. Oh dear. Okay, good. So
I love the way I market Sri Lanka to a Western audience. We
Yes.
have some tea. We like tea.
yeah.
Can you
Let's-
clarify what ghee is?
What?
Can you clarify what ghee is?
Yes, let's. Okay, so I've got
Clarified
Wikipedia. It's
curd
clarified
butter.
butter, originating from India, is commonly used for cooking as a traditional medicine. Wow, how about that? And
Why they're
for
so healthy.
religious rituals. This
That's
sounds
why
pretty
Captain-
good. I've never had
That's why
religious
Captain's
cheese.
so healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good. Let's. I really want to get some. Let's have a look what we're going to do next, though.
Just walk into your average Sri Lankan home in London.
Okay. Right, okay. We are going to tell a story all together, and we're going to do it 2 words at a time. So this is a 2-word at a time story. I will tell you the order that we're going to go in. And it's going to be Norm, you will say the first 2 words, then I will say the next 2 words. Sam, you will say the next 2 words. Cap, you will say the next 2 words. And Rob, you will say the next 2 words. And then we're back to Norm. So all you need to do is remember the person that's before you. So the order is Norm, David, Sam, Cap, Rob. And let's see what it's going to be about. So let's get a random word. And it's going to be about the dragon. So that's nice and exciting for this. So the story about the dragon. Norm, give us the first 2 words.
Prince Valiant
Went towards
A very
Big dragon.
That looked
terrified by
his face.
and eyes.
Full stop.
That's when
he had
A sword
That looked
Like Excalibur.
The dragon.
Started to
Emit fire.
Through his
Butt and nose. Butt nose.
That stung.
terribly. So,
After this,
he went
To sleep.
In King's
garden behind
the place
that he
Took dump.
one more time.
Took dump.
Because he
had swallowed
a key.
and a
Shield. Also,
found some
precious jewels.
The end. Sorry, I completely lost train of thought. That was me. Right, okay, good stuff. Now, so we are going to go on to our next game. Still got time for a few games here, but let's see what we're going to do next. So next up, we are going to play Extreme Choices. And there'll be 3 performers in this scene. I'm going to roll the dice to see who they are going to be. So we are going to have Sam, we are going to have Norm, and we are going to have Rob. So let's get you onto Spotlight. Here we see Sam, here we see Norm, and here we see Rob. And the way this game works is you're going to perform a scene, but at any point I can call out the phrase new choice. If I say new choice just after you have spoken, then whatever the last thing, be it the last word or last sentence, is erased from the script, and you'll have to come up with a new choice of what to say. Now, I can also give you other types of choices that I'd like you to make. It might be a new emotional choice, a new physical choice, or other kinds of choices, which you might find out as we get along. So let's have a look here. You are creating a new menu for a really expensive restaurant. You are creating a new menu for a really expensive restaurant. And take it away.
So, what do you think of my menu?
Well, I found this new ingredient, ghee.
what should be our signature dish.
It needs to be something decadent.
Like with ghee.
I want to charge like $80 a plate at
New
least.
choice.
What country do you think this is? We're not in Sri Lanka, man.
We need to use an ingredient that's barely ever used.
New choice.
We need to use an ingredient that everybody uses.
Yeah, like Ceylon cinnamon.
New choice.
Like homework from a dog.
New choice.
Like lemonade.
The only choice I'll accept is ghee.
Like pure, unclarified ghee.
All right, we'll see how good this restaurant does in England. But I heard they really like their cheese out here.
Yeah, but then there's also a lot of vegans, so maybe we can trick some vegans into thinking that ghee's vegan.
But frankly, they're not known for their cuisine, so...
I'm going to sprinkle the ghee with some cinnamon and some extra
Rob,
pepper.
new physical choice.
You know what? Let's sprinkle that ghee with some cocaine. Oh, that'll spice it up, I tell you.
That could be interesting. Maybe a bit of weed in there as well.
Sam, new emotional choice.
Yeah, Yeah, I guess I suppose that could be interesting. Maybe a bit of weed in there as well.
Well, Rob, sniffing is the exact opposite of sprinkling.
New
You're doing it
choice.
wrong. Can I leave some for me, please?
New choice.
I'll charge you.
I'm gonna throw something different. Here, my little baby.
Norm, the only choice I'll accept is ghee.
Oh, have this baby just ate some ghee. I'll squeeze him and get some ghee out of him. There, it's coming out.
What is wrong with you?
You bring up gi one more time, I'm going to put on my karate gi, and I'm going to kick your ass.
I think we all want to throw ghee out the window, don't we?
Oh, gee.
And seed. Well done. Well done. Okay, fun stuff. Okie dokie. Let's see what we're going to do next. Next up, we are... let's see. We're going to play a game of Here Comes Jack. So I think Cap and I will be in this. Let's roll the dice to see who will join us. We're going to have Rob. So, Rob, could you be Jack for us, I suppose?
Sure.
And let's see. Let's get... Oh, hang on. Rob, come back. I need to spotlight you before you disappear.
Oh, bossy, I tell you.
I know, right? Okay, so spotlight, and now you can leave. Right, good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play a game where Capelthave... I'm not Cap, right? Capelthave and myself will talk about our colleague Jack, and we'll give some endowments to his character, behaviours, quirks, and stuff like this. And then after about a minute, we will say, "Here comes Jack," and Rob will enter as Jack and have to take on these characteristics. So let's see what we're going to do. Audience, just before we go any further, can you give us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Now, our scenario is... Well, in fact, Norm or Sam, can you tell us a place of work where we may be?
You're in a revolving door factory.
NASA.
I'm going to go with NASA. Right, okay, good. And here we go. Gosh, Cap.
Buzz?
Yes.
Buzz, have you buzzed in Jack yet?
Well, I tried to, but I think he got stuck in the revolving door. It's never going to work. He was like this with the cargo bay doors. He got stuck in a porthole. You know, he just generally is a person that gets stuck in things. I don't know why.
I don't know how he got a job in NASA. I think it's because of his, flirtatious Bulgarian accent. That's how he got here.
He has got a flirtatious Bulgarian accent. And I just love the way that he just, like, flutters his eyes every time he says your name, Capelthave.
Oh, but he does blush whenever we mention your name.
Oh, well, yes, let's see him achieve that. Now, well, look, I'll be honest. We have a lot of fond memories of Jack, but there's something that's always really annoyed me about him. Just the way that he'll just, like, start, like, picking at his face when there is nothing there. He's obsessed with the idea of, like, making sure his face is clean of any cheese or curd or ghee that may be on it.
And he's always talking to us about Friends and how it's better than Seinfeld. He never stopped talking to us about
You
that.
did that before.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he's such a movie buff. He just starts explaining the intricate details of the film See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And I'm so fed up of that one. But he does it every time someone, like, blinks. I just don't know what... Oh, hang on a second. Here comes Jack.
Oh, Jack!
Oh, hi, Captain. David. Oh, David, it's good to see you again. I got stuck in that door earlier. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
We heard, Jack. We got the news. So you've been working on the new rocket, which we completely forgot to mention.
I have been, but it really stinks over there, David. You know, I always just thought someone let one go, like in See No Evil, Hear No Evil. You know, that's so funny. Oh,
Yeah.
Cap. Oh, look at me with those eyes, Captain says. I
How
tell
did
you.
you even get involved in that project? Is it because Bob is such a Friends fan? Is that how you got himself into this job?
Exactly. I wrote a thesis on the Ross-Rachel dynamic, and it just catapulted me up to this fame. You know, oh my God, your eyes today, they're so beautiful. But, you know, and my last thesis argument was also, was Fuzzy Wuzzy a woman? Fuzzy Wuzzy was woman? Nobody knows. Like, they didn't figure it out on See No Evil, Hear No Evil, so
Jack,
I don't know. People just...
look, did you bring the blueprints for the rocket? Look, you know, we're gonna have to let you go, I'm afraid.
You know, just like Richard Pryor in See No Evil, Hear No Evil, I'm actually technically blind. You know, you have to tell me what time it is you want me to pick something up. I don't know what's blue. I don't know what's red. You just got to tell me, like, 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Jack,
And I'll punch
you
you.
can't get out of this with your flirtatious Bulgarian accent, okay? You can't get away from this one.
Oh, one thing, I'll do the stupid friends thing again, but I'm not doing an accent. That's not online, buddy. That's not happening. But, yeah, okay. Oh, my God. You know, Chandler is just so much funnier than George. Before the world doesn't accept that, I don't know why. I don't know why nobody else agrees with me when I say that. Like, literally nobody else agrees with me on that one. The world's crazy.
Well, how would they say that in your native Bulgaria?
They would say, I held up a girl with my erection earlier today, just like in the shower scene in See No Evil, Hear No Evil. That's how, it's weird how much that transcends the world, which is why I work at NASA, because, you know, we bring people together. Oh,
as long as you're not stuck inside a door.
And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, good. Now, let's see what we're going to do next. So we'll have a couple more games, and we're going to have a game of Increase. So this will be for Norm and Sam. Let's get you onto Spotlight. So here we see Norm. Here we see Sam. So you're going to perform a scene, and the first line of dialogue that you say each will only be 1 word long. Then the second line you say will be 2 words long. The third line will be 3 words long, all the way up until you get to 10 words, and then it will start to decrease. And so then it'll be 9 words each, 8 words each, 7 words each, and yeah, use your fingers is the best way I can suggest to keep track. Now, let's have a look what you're doing here. Oh, we've got, yes, audience, continue to give us suggestions of unusual things for characters from fictional people from history to do. But let's have a look. You guys are, you're getting your first book published. You're getting your first book published. And this is a game of Increase. Start with 1 word each, all the way up to 10, and then back down to 1. Take it away.
Hey.
Hey.
Great day.
It is.
It will work.
My book. Yeah.
Today is the day.
Today is definitely today.
It will definitely get published.
It has to be published.
Why wouldn't they do it now?
I don't know why they won't.
They always had tons of excuses daily.
It's every day now. They have these excuses.
You wrote such an excellent book. It rocks.
Thank you. That's very kind. Oh, look. A letter.
If they don't publish it, I will definitely publish.
Oh, that's very kind. Let's open this letter. And yay!
Fantastic! They have no idea it's been written by AI.
Exactly.
such great technology. I can't believe they don't.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I think they might try to.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. What to do with the money?
I was thinking lottery?
Lottery is a great idea. Buy.
Then I can buy Amazon.
Buy Amazon. That will cost.
And scene! Well done, well done. Okay, I like it. That was a new version of that game where, like, Norm, I think you got stuck on like 7 words.
It's my lucky number.
Fantastic. Right, okay, good. Now, let's have a look here. Okay, so we're going to come on to the game which will decide who is tonight's winner and therefore the Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. But then we will do one more joke-telling game at the end. And the game we are going to do is going to be an extreme monologue. And the way this works is we're going to take turns to do a monologue, but we are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. We are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. We are also not allowed to hesitate, which in this game we interpret as an extended pause, or saying a non-word like or If we break either of these rules, any of the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that is the end of the monologue. Now we're going to try to keep our monologues going for up to 1 minute. Whoever keeps their monologue going the longest will be the winner. If more than one person makes it to a minute, then we will have a like a tie break at the end. So let's see who's going to go first. Rob, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Well, in honor of our new cast member today, I think I'll try something different. Give me a fictional character.
Okay, good. So, for the fictional character, could you...
Forgot you got things from the audience. Just anything from the audience. I love the audience.
No, it's all good, it's all good. Right, okay. Could you please be... let's see. Could you be... It says Jim Carrey, but he is basically a fictional character. Could you be Jim Carrey, travelled in time and fought a dinosaur? You are Jim Carrey. You have travelled in time. You fought a dinosaur. You're not allowed to repeat any words. You're not allowed to hesitate. And take it away.
What year shall Jim go back to? Prehistoric times. Oh, shit! It's a T-Rex! Don't make me use this. Ah, I did that twice.
Freeze!
That was fun.
Repetition of... Okay, good. 16 seconds. 16 seconds, okay? Let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Capelthave. Cap, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
A fictional character from the audience?
Fictional character, good. You are going to be Stitch, as in Lilo and Stitch, and you are singing everything you say. You are singing everything you say. You are Stitch, take it away.
Lilo Jumba, alien spaceship battle, Elvis impersonations, Hawaii, ooh la la, dancing, fighting.
Freeze.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Ooh la la.
I thought that as well. Is
it's
ooh
a one
la
word.
a word? Ooh la la. Ooh. La la is 2 separate words, Cap, I'm sorry. Right, so that means
La La Land.
you are 22 seconds in, so you are though now in the lead. Next up will be Norm. Norm, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Well, in honor of our new cast member who's a real person. Let's have a real person.
Okay. Could you please... Oh my god, there's so many singing-based ones. I'm going to take the character, but I'm going to... No, okay, let's keep
Let
it
him
singing.
sing, David.
Okay. Right, you are Ozzy Osbourne. You are singing in an opera style. Ozzy Osbourne singing in an opera style. Take it away.
Hallelujah, death to everyone. I eat crows. Yes. Terrible food choice from audience members. Singing makes words longer.
Buzz.
Hesitation.
Yes.
At 39 seconds. Well done. Okay, next up will be Sam. Would you like a fictional character or a real person?
I'll go with the real person.
Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, we've got a good suggestion, but we don't actually have a character attached to it, so I'm going to get one from the suggestion generator. Could you please be for us? Let's see. Do you know who I mean by Carol Vorderman?
Yeah.
Okay, none of the others will. Sorry, Sam.
I know who she is. She's a TV presenter.
You know who Carol Vorderman is, Rob?
I know everything, David.
Wow, okay, you are Carol Vorderman, and you are auditioning for the Backstreet Boys. You are Carol Vorderman, you are auditioning for the Backstreet Boys. Take it away.
So here I am, Carol Vorderman, auditioning for Backstreet Boys. Why here though? This is a terrible place. Very dingy. Lighting not good. What were you thinking? This place needs a lot of money.
Yes.
Oh, freeze. What's the challenge, Norm?
This is a...
Oh, yes, yeah.
Terrible
Yes.
place.
36 seconds. Very good time. Very good time.
Peter,
Right, in fact, what was the winning time so far?
Norm.
What was yours, Norm?
I think lower than Sam.
Okay, Sam, 36 seconds, you're in the lead. It comes down to me. Would one of my fellow performers suggest a well-known character from fiction or a person from history for me, please?
Dudley Moore.
What was that, Rob?
Dudley Moore.
Okay, something unusual for Dudley Moore to be doing.
All
Having
the
tea
girls
with Black Panther.
and fly for a white guy.
Okay, I didn't hear either of you. Something about too fly for a white guy?
All the girls say you're pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh my god, I'm going to butcher this Dudley Moore impression, but I'll give it a go. And here I go. Okay, yes, so all the girls think I'm too fly for a white guy, but this is where they may in fact be incorrect about that. Explaining why, because I don't know anything to do with the voice. It should be, I played an elf in the Santa Claus, and not the Santa Claus the movie, there's definitely repetition. Oh, shoot. Okay, well done. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember his voice. Sam, it is your first time on the show, but that means you are tonight's winner. And that means you are the Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. You won't see it on the screen here in Zoom, but on YouTube channel, you have a championship belt just below you. So,
And you get free drinks to everybody else.
yes, there we go. Now, audience, give us any final thoughts or comments in the comment section. We'll endeavour to read them aloud in a minute. But I did promise we'd tell a very quick joke-telling game. So we are going to tell the joke, Doctor, I feel like a blank. And we're going to start off with Doctor, I feel like an apple. Doctor, I feel like an apple. If you have a joke, give a wave. Capel fave.
Doctor, I feel like an apple. Then get away.
Haha.
Apple
Rob.
naked.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. I'm always sauce.
Haha. Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. I feel as old as Granny Smith.
Haha. Okay. Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. I've got a bray burn.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. Gather yourself up, Ben.
Haha. Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. Johnny planted a seed in me.
Okay. Anyone else?
7 minutes.
Okay, let's grab one more thing. Go on, Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. Can William tell me what I've got wrong?
Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. Can you tell me where Snow White is?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like an apple. My name is Corey. Okay, let's get one more thing, and we're going to go with Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. And Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. I flew all the way from Arizona.
Sam.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. Well, you do look a bit beaky.
Doctor, 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 doctor. Sorry, I keep parroting on. Okay, anyone else? Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. Oh, well, just get undressed and we'll examine you. Is that a cockatoo?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird, and therefore I'll need lots of prescriptions, and for that I will not budge. Okay, anyone else? Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. Well, I'm gonna stuff you.
Doctor, 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 I feel like a bird. Well, have you had any foreign travel recently? Well, I've just come back from Turkey. Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. I'm constantly going up on high ground and looking for people to defecate on.
Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. Let me check your breath first.
Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird. I just saw your bill and I'm going to flip you the bird.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bird, but I have solved it because I now am a doctor as well. Yes, you can say it's another feather in my cap. Okay, anyone else? Going once, going twice, and sold. Well done. Okay, so that brings us towards the end of the show. Let's, okay, Deirdre in the comments says, I feel like a bird. I too like shitting on everything. Well, there you go. I feel very blue, Jay. Oh, these are good ones. Let's hear. Rob is omnipotent. Impotent. I don't know what she's trying to say. Omnipotent.
Omniscient?
No, it's omnipotent, but it sounds like something else. Right, okay, good. Well, thank you for those comments at the end there, Deirdre. Great show, everyone. It says Blondie, and anything else coming through we'll check in a minute. But for now, let's find out where we can find all of our performers tonight on social media, starting with Capelthave. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Swan Deeds, where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets. And recently I took on the infamous bear versus man debate on my cartoony way, so check that out. And there'll be a video about Mufasa this coming Sunday or early Monday, wherever you're from, or Sri Lanka or England. Also, check me out here on numerous shows.
Okay, next up we'll have... Oh no, that was meant to be Norm. Oh, I'll do me now. Okay, my name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. You can also get the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which explains how to do all the kinds of games we've done on tonight's show, plus so many more. And it's available worldwide on paperback or Kindle editions from Amazon. Norm coming to you, I hope, this time. And there we go.
Hi, you can find me on Extreme Improv and Improv Professionals. And if you're in the Philly area, we'll be performing September 24th, I believe, at the Doylestown Library.
Okie dokie, Rob.
You can find me Facebook Improv Nights, Polly's On Variety Show on the Audacity Network on YouTube. You can go to the Xstreamed.tv page, type in Rob Kirby, and hey, anything I've done will come up, but why would you do that? And I learned something today. I learned that eating ghee makes you completely delusional. Friends is better than Seinfeld. Get the hell out of here.
Okay. And our winner tonight, Sam, where can the people find you? Oh, Sam.
So, I'm on Twitter as Samantha La 560. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, apologies. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm on Twitter, Samantha La 56066. There seems to be a lot of us. But yeah. So I'm on there.
Okay, fantastic, and well done winning your first show. You're welcome back anytime you'd like. So, audience, if you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that subscribe button here on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel. Check out www.extremes.tv/tickets to find out information on our upcoming live show, which is like a week tonight at the Camden Comedy Club in London. And with that, until next time, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom. And we're off the air.
All I can say, Rob, I want you to pivot your opinion on